Expectations, what are they? Simply put, they are the idea that something should happen. Someone should do this. You are supposed to be this. Those statements, those concepts, all derive from the definition or the idea expectation. I, the individual, because we place expectations. We place expectations on others and we place expectations on ourselves based on our experiences, based on our learning, based on our understandings. Everything that exists within us, we project through our expectations. What's missing in there is anything that we expect it to come from something or someone else, something outside of us. And so we measure our experiences, our beliefs, our understandings with the understanding of something or someone else. We measure our experiences against the experience or experiences of something or someone else. What we mostly know as educators and as people in this society is that so many people experience so many different things. So many people learn so many different things, and we learn them in so many different ways. But yet, we are still behind the curve when it comes to matching expectations, understanding the power of expectations, the heaviness of expectations. There are general, universal expectations, and then there are individual expectations. What's important for our educational system, what's important for our educators, what's important for our school buildings to differentiate is the idea of universal expectations and individual expectations. There are universal expectations that many school districts have created concepts around, and those expectations are spread every day to all of our students. This is what we expect on a general level from everyone: kindness, respect, hard work. Those things, they are your non negotiables. The idea is that all of us can be kind. The idea is that all of us can be respectful. The idea is that all of us can be responsible. That is a tremendous idea, a tremendous concept. When we step down, though, from the macro universal level and we get down to the specifics of things, then we see that an individual, for all of the respect that they may bring, will understand the concept of respect in a different way. For all of the responsibility that a student is going to bring, each student is going to understand the concept of responsibility in a different way. You all have heard this story. I fall short of calling it an analogy because it is real. Many of you have heard this story, heard this analogy, heard this example said in many ways. The same student that fails to bring a pencil to school every day is bringing 5 other siblings to school after feeding those 5 siblings and himself, making sure they get clothed and walking them to the school building and dropping them off in their individual classroom before coming to your classroom missing that pencil. Without the understanding of that story, without seeing the lived experience of that student, you will put pressure on that student for constantly missing that pencil, that notebook, for constantly being unprepared. What's missing is that student is ready to live. They've been trained to live for a very long time. that student has a level of care, a level of responsibility, and a level of pressure that, if unrecognized, will go misguided and will be misinterpreted constantly. You will miss your opportunity with that student, and that student will miss the opportunity to learn at their highest level. That cannot happen.